G'day guys, we're here with Kenny Brunner, aka the Bad One, aka Bad Santa. How you going, Kenny?
I'm good, man.
Good.
Yeah, very excited to be playing this weekend.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, tell us a bit about it. Who you playing?
Our first game here is versus Coburn, I think, and then we got a doubleheader this weekend.
Oh.
One at home and one on the road.
Yeah.
And the last week or so has been kind of rough. I mean, we won one. They've been playing really hard and playing really good, but it's hard to sit on the sideline when
Yeah.
we've been practicing for the last 2 months and be a part of the flow and then just have it taken away from you within a swift blow. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting out there and kind of writing my own story, so to speak.
Yeah, sure. Right, well, how long have you been in Australia for?
Been in Australia for a year.
A year?
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
actually a couple months, hopefully a couple months away from having my residency, and then the goal is to get my citizenship, so I don't have to
Yeah.
play as an import anymore.
Yeah, awesome. That'd be alright for Western Point. Well, you played over in WA, and now you're over here. What do you think of the Big V competition?
I think the Big V competition, without a doubt, is one of the top in Australia. They got a lot of good players, a lot of good teams. It's a lot of balance within this league so far. The teams that I've seen, they play hard, they play together, they run a lot, they do a lot of fast breaking. Our team is not a fast break team, so we're more of a, if you would say, we have to play in a half court set.
Yep.
We got two players, Shannon Davey, who's had a breakout season thus far, is one of the top players in the Big V, and then obviously I feel like I'm one of the top players as well. And if we can get us to play well and have our team balance us out, then we should be pretty successful this season.
Well, tell us a bit about the AM1 mixtape experience. Obviously, you did that. You've name drop some of the guys you played with. You know, some of the big names.
Well, first of all, I'd like to give a shout out to Corey Homicide. That's my boy, Melbourne Tigers. And now we get back into the AM1 mixtape tour. I played with AO, played with the Professor. Everybody knows about Hot Sauce. I played with Springs, the air up there, Mr. 720. I played with the Assassin. That's my good friend, one of my best friends in the world, Jerry Dupree. Played with the Eighth Wonder. Played with Main Event. Played with everybody. Circus, Half Man, Half Amazing.
Yeah.
I played with the whole crew. Rest in peace to Escalade. We lost a brother of ours. Seems like every year I've lost somebody close to the family. So this weekend, hopefully I can play well and give him a shout out as well. But play with pretty much everybody. The AM1 mixtape tour is it's like a brotherhood. You know, it's something that was fun and exciting. You know, it was something fun to do. And we obviously got played a nice coin to do it. But you miss real basketball. You miss that 24-second clock. You miss that referee actually calling the foul. You miss you miss playing for something. You know, AM1 is playing for the fans and entertaining. Playing with Western Port, we're actually playing for a goal of a championship, and you can't beat that in the big scheme of things. So I think this was the ideal situation for me to transform back into regular basketball, because it's something I've always done. They actually came to me to ask me to play street ball, and at first I was skeptical about it, but a lot of people, Jerry Dupree, the Assassin, basically begged me to play, and so I went out there and played, and from that point on, I did a pretty good job of doing the street ball thing. I held my own. I was, at one point, before I retired from street ball, I was considered the #1 street ball point guard in the world, #1 on the West Coast for sure. So my legacy in street ball is cemented. There's only a few guys you can mention in the same breath as me, and that's Homicide and Kareem Reed, and I would say Aaron Owens too. He's held it down and played both real ball and street ball. But it was time to give that a rest. I might come back to it depending on if the fans want to see it here, and if we want to do something street ball wise here, then maybe we can hook up a game and have some of the notables, and you can even play in it.
I'll hook you up.
Sandburst can get that one-on-one going.
Yeah, he's after me now after that. All right, well, obviously street ball, mixtape, showmanship, it's all showmanship, a lot of trash talk. What are you going to do to Div 2 this season? What are you going to do personally to it?
Me personally, I just
call everyone out.
Well, that's not hard. I plan on taking the league and making it my own. Hopefully, I can. First, I just want to be a good teammate. I want my team to be successful, and I want to win. And if we win and we're successful, then obviously I'll get the accolades that come along with that. But there's nobody that can guard me one-on-one. I've said that many times. So they're going to have a problem stopping me from getting in the paint. Now, if I can make my free throws and knock down a couple 3-pointers here and there, then 20 points won't be a problem. We got another guy, like I said, Shannon Davy, that they got to account for too. So you got to pick your poison now. We're both playing. I mean, you're going to guard Superman or you're going to guard Batman. So you got to pick one. And he's Superman at this point.
So I'm just writing down notes, man.
Yeah, so I don't mind being Batman. We actually got a whole list of character names for our group this year.
All right.
So, Sam Birch is the Iceman, so you better.
The Iceman?
Yeah, he's the Iceman, so you got to be careful with that.
Is that as in George Gervin, the Iceman?
No, the Iceman as in he will
As in
freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
Yeah, he will freeze you. But I plan on just playing hard. I respect everybody in the league, but I don't think it's anybody that can guard me one-on-one. So they're going to have a problem stopping me. And if we can play together and do the things that coach is asking us to do, we got a great coach. He gives us a lot of freedom. I got a lot more freedom here than what I had in my last situation. So that makes a ton of difference. My confidence is up. I've been smashing in practice. They'll tell you that. I've been one of the top 2 players on the floor each time we train. So if I can translate that from practice to the floor, then no doubt, without a doubt, I'll be in the running for one of the top players in the Big B, and hopefully it'll put Western Port on the map.
Yeah, nice. All right, Mel, that's all we need from you. Thanks for joining us, Batman.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
And, we'll catch you around.
All right.